Hi, it's Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So today I started vacuuming and I was like, nah, let's make some kombucha. So today's flavor is pineapple basil. I think this is going to be absolutely delicious. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. Pineapple basil. I can't wait to try it. So have I done a video of kombucha? I'm not really sure. So I'll throw this up. Of course, you have to start with your SCOBY and get your first batch of kombucha going. And then to brew a new batch, you're going to put 4 cups of purified water, like pure water. You don't want any chlorine. You don't want to use your tap water. In your pot, turn it up to boil. Once it boils, turn it off. And then you're going to add 9 tea bags of black tea. And that's where I'm at now. And this is brewing a fresh batch of tea for your pot, for your jar. And also, this is what a SCOBY looks like. So this is the fermented SCOBY that goes in your container. And you want to reserve a little bit of your liquid from your prior batch to make your new batch. So now I need to add 1 cup of sugar. I like using cane sugar. You let your tea brew for not long, 5 minutes or so. Just let your tea bag sit. Pour your sugar in just to dissolve it. My burner is off. So then you take your brew that's been sitting for 14 days and you can drink it as is. You don't have to flavor it if you don't want to. You can strain it, put it in your fridge and enjoy. Or you can do a second fermentation, and that's when you want to add flavor. And flavor really is unlimited. Whatever you come up with, the flavors that you like. I'm trying pineapple basil, which was my daughter's suggestion this morning. Okay, so now I am dissolving my sugar. Just let that sit and dissolve. And I am filling my jars because I want a second fermentation. So I want to use some pineapple. This flavor was my daughter's suggestion. It sounded really good because I had fresh basil. So you're going to put about 2 tablespoons or so of whatever fruit that you want. And then I'm going to add some basil. And then you pour in your kombucha to the top. This is going to sit in my cabinet for 2 days while it ferments with the flavors, to get the flavor. And that's it. This is going to sit for 2 days in my cupboard in a dark spot. And then after 2 days, I'll take it out and I'll drain out the fruit and the basil and put it in a fresh container and put it in the fridge. And once it chills, I can't wait to taste it. We'll see how it comes out. All right, so now once your sugar has dissolved, you want to start to put your tea. Basically, it's sweet tea. You want to start putting that in your jar. Okay, pour the rest of this in. All right, now what I'm going to do is add, 8 more cups of water to your mixture. And you can't use your tap water, especially if you are on city water, because the chlorine will kill your SCOBY. Okay, there's my 8 cups. And in this glass container, I reserved a cup of the brew that was already done. So that we are going to add back into our fresh brew and add our SCOBY back in. And that is what's going to start your next batch. Add your SCOBY on the top. Pour your liquid from the previous batch in. And that's it. Sometimes your SCOBY will sink to the bottom, but it will come back up. Or a new SCOBY will form on the top. And you want to use your new SCOBY. It's the freshest, and you can discard the other one. If you have chickens, they love SCOBY, and it's very healthy for them. So now I'm going to put, hold on, let me get my, okay, here's my freshly brewed tea that will turn into kombucha. And that's it. It goes on the counter. I have one of the warming little heaters that go around it to keep it at a certain temperature. And it will sit for, 10 days? It'll sit for 10 days before we do our next batch and think about what flavor we want to do next with the batch that's in here. Thanks for watching. Make kombucha. I hope you make your own.